At work, at the gym, and everywhere in between, Tommie Copper's got my back. There's no way I could get through my day without it. You need this. Trust me.
Let's go from like getting through our day to enjoying the day, right? To feeling at the end of the day. When was the last time at the end of the day that you didn't just like collapse into bed like, oh, thank God, right? I think we're all at that point, right? We're fatigued. Well, what if you could get to the end of the day and go, oh, I guess it is time for bed, right? But I feel like I could keep going. I know that's a big promise. But you know what? For as popular as these socks are, the way that they deliver graduated compression, the way that they are wicking and anti-odor, the way that they have something called infrared technology, which actually helps to hold just the right amount of warmth in your feet, critical right now, and just my own personal testimonial, the way that they make me feel at the end of the day as though I could keep going, right? And I'm not always an Energizer bunny, right? Some days, it's all I can do to just want to collapse into bed. When you are wearing compression socks, and we'll give you the claims to prove it, they can help your tired, aching, fatigued feet. They can help your whole body, therefore, perform better. And all you're doing is wearing socks. It's what we call wearable wellness. You need to have socks anyway. You should have the best. But as you can see on the bottom of your screen, what is often $39 each in the over-the-calf choice, or $24.50 each in the case of the ankle sock, is now for a set of 4, $37.95 for the ankle, and a crazy buy 1, get 3, $39.95 for the calf. And the reason you see 3 choices at the bottom of your screen is because we offer the over-the-calf sock in a wide option. So if you need a wider calf choice, we make that available for you as well. But you see that if purchased separately, I'm actually going to give you the totals. These 4 should be $98. It's a wellness product. These 4 should be $158. And instead it's $39.98. Okay, so what are you choosing? Ankle or over the calf? We put the whole menu there for you, right? So the style is ankle, over the calf, or wide. Then you're gonna let us know what color you would like. So we'll have to pan up a little bit. We have the basics with black, gray, and white, teal stripe, purple stripe, and blue stripe. There's a sold out banner because we lost one of our choices even before I came on the air. And then the size is small, medium, large, extra large. And if you're like, okay, wait, I'm a 7, I don't know what to do. Here's the shoe size chart. You're gonna plug in your shoe size, whether you're a women or men's shoe size, and then you know exactly which one you need to get. And can I just stress that you need to get these ASAP. Here's the big update. We have had 6,000 orders in this show. How many you think like the whole day though? Just take a guess. 86, I feel like Mr. Rogers when I'm taking off my shoe. Can somebody get me a cardigan, please? Okay, 86,000 orders today. Why? Oh, and by the way, let's add those to the 4.4 million socks that have already been ordered. Why are we buying this many for all things socks? Because it's not just socks. It's compression, it's wellness, it's an extra pep in your step. By the way, they last twice as long as the socks that you're buying in the bags at the grocery store, right? And they do so much more for you. So let's bring in Denise Repko. I'd love to hear from you as well. 1-800-395-1601. Denise is herself. Hey, I know, you can't help it. Like, you want to do like this little bounce like you're on trampolines or something. True. Denise is a wellness expert. She's a yoga instructor. She and I are both health and wellness advocates. We want everybody to live their best life. Indeed. And that includes not just on your off days or on vacations, but literally, if you're the gal who's standing at a cash register all day long, we want you to feel at the end of the day like you're not just going straight home to go straight to bed. We want you to have that extra energy. And this is what Tommie Copper has been about since it was first, perceived many years ago.
That's right, because we realized what compression can do. People are sent home from rehabs and hospitals with compression wear to help them get better, to help them heal. But the problem is with that is so many people struggle to get it on and off. So if you're not using it, not wearing it, you're not rehabilitating yourself and you're wasting your money. We don't want that for you. At Tommie Copper, we realize that compression can help you with so many things. And we did the best of the best for you. So we combined what our customers have said they loved about our socks, because we've done other TSVs here. That's right. You love Ultraguard, and you loved our infrared. So we combined that and kept all the other properties, the infusion of copper and zinc, which is premium anti-odor, the compression we've talked about. These wick the moisture away. You'll never sweat, and they're just a comfortable, luxurious sock for nothing else. It's a comfortable sock.
So we're hitting you with a lot of big terms here, right? And I promise we're going to break all of them down. But in this animation, you're seeing how it's encouraging that circulation, which I read as energy, to move up the feet and the legs. Right?
Yeah, me too. It looks like energy. And what it's doing is if you're on your feet all day and you know what's happening, no circulation down here, this sock helps you bring it back up here. And that's where you get the pain relieving properties. So if you're sedentary and you're sitting just all day like my dad, the same thing. So whether you're on your feet and on the go or sitting and sedentary, everybody can benefit from a compression sock.
I literally feel, now of course we have technical terminology, which I do not have, right? It feels like there is a hand wrapped around the mid part of my foot, not squeezing, all right? But instead, like imagine if you were to walk around all day and you had like this kind of holding underneath the arch of your foot.
That's what it feels
and you
like.
feel that support, or that perfect amount of support that you might get in the small of your back in a really great mattress, right? That's how it feels underfoot. So you start with something like that, and then you have the properties that we were talking about, Ultraguard, which means you are far less likely to see any toe or toenail poking out of this sock for a very long time. The infrared, which is helping to, and I think this is important, keep my foot warm but not hot, right? It's like built-in climate control for my feet.
Exactly. It just harnesses your body's temperature. So if your body temperature is 98.6, it's going to kind of keep it there, but not sweaty, wicks that moisture away. I'm passionate about this brand. I love that Jen is too. But we actually have studies and claims that I can read to you verbatim to say how really, truly awesome other people
Oh, you don't have to read it off the card this time.
I don't, but let's see if I can see it. So, okay, so compression helps provide relief from minor aches and pains and muscle soreness. That we know. But 100% of previous sock users said that the compression was excellent. 100% of previous sock users said that their relief from minor aches and pains was excellent. And then again, that's 100% of people
100%.
polled. So I think that's incredible, and it's really truth-telling. And all of our callers have spoken about the same thing. Less fatigue, more energy, no matter what you do for a living. And I don't know if I can read that one, but I will read that from here. Can you read that one,
In a
Ms. Jen?
consumer survey after
I got it
7
here.
days, 100% of participants agreed that
Previous
the socks
previous
I'm
sock
moving.
users.
was the best they've ever tried.
Got it.
The comfort was the best they'd ever tried. The quality was excellent.
Yes, yes. I mean, it's amazing. Quality, excellent, 100%, like 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. So these are people who have tried our socks and not tried our socks, and they all say the same thing. Wow, we love them. They're great. They feel good.
That's why there's always a point in my head when we're talking and I go, we're talking about socks, they're gonna think we're crazy, right? And then I go, no, we're not. We're talking about a wellness product, right? You know, if I'm talking about a supplement and you're like, oh, it's just a pill. It's more than that, right? Because then we talk about all the benefits. So your eye sees sock, your body goes, I feel better. Your feet go, I feel better, right? Those aches and pains, that fatigue at the end of the day. And then, oh, by the way, if we set that to the side and we just go, hey, isn't it great to have socks that don't stink at the end of the day? Isn't it great to have socks that like you don't feel sweaty in? Isn't it great to have socks that you're not buying every 6 months because they completely wear out on you and go threadbare in the wash? So we add all that together. Imagine if you went to, you know, your foot expert or wellness expert and they're like, you know what, I really do recommend a compression sock for you. And we have this pair and they're $39.99 each. How many would you like? Now, I don't know what your financial situation is, but for me, I go, one, please, and I wash it every day, right? But to be able to get $39.99 and a set of 4 instead, to be able to say instead of $24.50 each, you're doing this for less than $38 and 0 shipping and handling. Oh, no, by the way, we didn't even talk about this. You've got 30 days to try them out.
Wow.
So wear them for a month, and if you don't love them, literally send us your old socks back. And we discard them. We don't resell them, right? That's the guarantee that we have for you. This is how you see the patterns broken down, where you see like a space dye or a slubby knit style. There's the stripe. There's a lighter version of the color, and then a white. So this will be the blue stripe. Come over here. We have the basics. There's the white, black, gray, white, black, and gray. Then we have the blue, teal stripe, purple stripe, and blue stripe. You're gonna let us know if you want ankle or over the calf. If you're the guy or gal who, when you go to zip up a knee-high boot, it gets a little tight around here in the calf, go with the wide calf. Everybody else, Chunky goes, am I going to do yoga? I could.
Oh,
if you
extended
want me
hand,
to.
big toe.
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah. Don't ever ask me to do yoga, Chunky, because I'm just going to go into a class, right? You know. But yeah, so ankle or over the calf. Let us know what size you need. Let's throw that size chart up there if you don't mind. I just kind of blather through it earlier, but it's really easy.
It's just your shoe size. Yeah, really easy. And because it's unisex, you don't have to worry about what color you like. A color, you pick a color. But in women's, the small starts from 4 to 6.5, goes all the way up to a large, which is 10 to 12.5. In the men's, it's 6 to 8.5. And then we go all the way up to an extra large, which is 12 to 14.5, which I've been told by Mr. David Venable that, you know, he's a bigger man, needs a, you know, hard to find that size. So we're glad that we can incorporate all sizes for everybody, no matter what you do, who you are, what you do for a living, or what your intentions are. We want to set you up for success at Tommie Copper, so we want to help you with whatever your goals are. Again, could be maybe making it up a flight of steps, walking down the hall to get the mail, or just maybe running a marathon.
I mean, we went to Amsterdam and we went to the Van Gogh Museum, and it was amazing, right? But about halfway through, I needed a break. And it's not like we had run marathons or anything. We were just walking, stopping, walking, stopping. And about halfway through, I'm like, can we just sit for a second? You know? And I'm thinking, if I had been wearing these socks, I would love to have gone back the next day and done it again in these socks to see would I have felt that fatigue, because the word was fatigue. I'm like, I'm not like tired, I'm just kind of worn out, right? And imagine trying this out and going, oh, wait a minute, I feel like I could keep going. I feel like I could keep moving.
I feel good.
My arches feel good, my toes feel good, right? And before we go out to the phone, I just want to go back to the Ultraguard or the idea that these are a great value today, but it's going to continue to be a great value later on.
Yeah, because they're twice as durable as a sock without the special fibers and yarns that we use. And believe me, these are luxury yarns. So if you're shuffling through your house with no shoes on, you're going to be okay for longer than you would with a sock without Ultraguard. If you're constantly wearing holes in your sock in a shoe for whatever reason, twice as strong in our Ultraguard socks, because our fabrics are just amazing and our yarns are so comfortable.
They're so soft. All right, 7,100 orders in this show. And how many on the day then? Is that 87? 87-something thousand? You know, when you get this high, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, 87,000. Ooh, what an exciting moment when we break 100,000, right?
Can we do it?
And I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, it's 5 p.m. and we're not even in dinner time or prime time. All right, you are set up for success with your order, right? You have ankle or over the calf. You have the colors, you have sizes. You have a price that cannot be beat. It's a buy one, get three for the over the calf. And individually, those ankle socks are $24.50. So I've said it many times. Look at the bottom of your screen. Uh-oh.
Starting to see red.
Yeah, I see a lot of red. I see yellow. That means we're starting to get limited in many of our sizes. Let's go to Margaret, who's calling us from Missouri. Margaret, welcome in. First of all, I understand you are a retired teacher, so we are going to bow down to you.
Yes, Miss
Thank
Margaret.
you so much for your service to all of our kids, your patience. God bless. But Margaret, thanks for calling in. Let me introduce you to Denise.
I appreciate talking with both of you. I really love this product. I've been wearing it for 2 years. I don't wear any other socks. If I ever do, I know the difference immediately.
There it is.
We hear that all the time.
Yeah. What is that difference? Talk to me.
My legs get so tired.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of support, but it's not tight. It just feels good. And I started using them about 2 years ago, and I thought, oh, will it make a difference? Well, it does. Because till the pandemic, I was still tutoring and teaching and all that, but now I don't, you know, obviously.
Yeah. So you're standing on your feet a lot. You're, you know...
Long hallways.
Long hallways, up and down. I bet at the end of the day, if you had a step tracker, you'd be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea I walked that many miles just in one building, right? It's so true. But I love that you said that you kind of did your own before and after, your own clinical trial, if you will, where you're like, you had the socks, there's like everyday socks, and then these, and literally noticing a difference in how your feet feel.
Oh, 100%. I really recommend, and plus the price now. I was thinking I needed some more. I wonder if they're going to have a special on them.
Perfect.
They are expensive individually.
Absolutely,
really.
and you know, and worth it, but like at the same time, I want to be able to just reach into my drawer and grab a pair of socks and not go, oh, I only have 2 of these, so I need to wash them again. So I'm so appreciative to QVC for giving us this great value. But Margaret, thank you for your testimonial. I'm so glad that you've come to really, have faith in this brand, and also for using QVC to get them. We appreciate you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well done. Bye-bye.
We hear it time and time and time again. Every single caller, no matter what your walk of life is, you could be retired, you could be an active construction worker that we had at lunch last night. And everyone's saying the same thing. The benefits are there. What we're saying is true. They're feeling the difference. We had the reviews. So I can't